Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to recreate this makeup look. It's actually, you know, a get ready with me video. It's my boyfriend's birthday. We're about to go out and I don't have Adriana with me and I just wanted to record a video. So here it is. I really hope you guys like it. It kind of reminds me of like a Valentine's makeup look, even though this is going to go up after Valentine's. I think it's a really pretty, glamorous, natural makeup look. So if you guys are interested, just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so I literally just got started with the tutorial and I noticed that the microphone wasn't on, so let me just show you what I currently did. I used these CoverFX infusion drops in hydration because today's a little bit more cold than usual, so I want to make sure that it stays really my face stays really hydrated. And if you have oily skin, you can definitely use these because they're more of a dry oil. And then on top of that, I used my CFX Calming Primer. This primer is going to help soothe the redness on my skin so my makeup looks more even. And now I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes using the CFX Eye Primer. I actually haven't seen anyone on social media talk about this primer, but it is amazing. It has so many benefits for your around the eye, and it comes with a pump too. The tube actually feels like you get so much product. I think it's about $24, I'm not really sure, but I just take not even half a pump, just the tiniest amount. And like I said, this is $3.60. This primer is awesome. Oh, and it's clear. But this primer is awesome also if you're really bad at applying eye cream, because it does have a lot of eye cream benefits for your eyes. So it will definitely help you long term. I'm going to be using the CoverFX Natural Finish Foundation. I am in the shade G.R.W.M. You guys, I love this foundation. It's really good. It's water resistant. A little bit goes such a long way. What I do is I take a little bit on the back of my hand and then I basically just spread it out with my finger on my face first. And then I'll take my foundation brush. This is the CoverFX Liquid Foundation. This foundation is going to provide you with sheer to full coverage, so it's very buildable, but the beauty of it is that you don't have to use a lot to achieve that full coverage. So your face is going to feel so much more lightweight than if you had to use like 3 pumps of another foundation. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let my foundation kind of settle itself for a little bit. I'm going to now take the Anastasia contour palette with a big fluffy brush. And I'm going to use this color to kind of set the eyeshadow primer and just get rid of any redness that I have on my eyelids. My brows, I'm going to be using Anastasia's pomade in soft brown. And I do have an in-depth tutorial, which I will link on the description bar below if you're interested. Okay, now for eyeshadow, I'm going to use Anastasia's Dusty Rose eyeshadow. It's still in the pan. I haven't put it in a palette yet. I'm going to use a crease fluffy brush. And we're just going to apply this onto our crease just very lightly, and we're just going to build it up. I'm going to switch over to Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette. I'm going to take a little bit of this far right eyeshadow and apply that onto my crease. Not crease, I mean eyelids. I kind of want something a little bit brighter than this, so I'm going to take a little bit of, let's see, this white looking color right here and just put that over top, but I'm only using the tiniest amount. Yes. Now I'm going to take a light pink color and I'm using the Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm using this color right here with a fluffy brush, just a very tiny amount, and we're going to be blending out the crease color, the first crease color, just right above, so it has a really nice kind of pinkish looking hue to it. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with my Dusty Rose color and intensify that color a little bit more. Okay, now to make the crease a little bit more defined and deeper and kind of just darker, I'm gonna use, I'm gonna go back to the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and we're gonna use this one right here, which is the darkest brown, and I'm using an e.l.f. crease brush. Just take very little of that and apply it just on the crease. You don't want to blend it up too high. You're just trying to define your crease. I actually haven't done a black liquid eyeliner look in a really long time, so I think today is the day. I'm gonna first sketch it out, so I'm gonna use a angled eyeliner brush and the black in the palette, just taking very little, and I'm basically just gonna follow the waterline and just kind of extend it a little bit more. Whenever I do this, I only do the wing because I feel it's the hardest. You already have a line using the brush, so it's just gonna be easy to basically stamp it and extend it as long as you want it to. Okay, now we're gonna take our eyeliner. I'm gonna use this Becca Romanesque eyeliner. For the wing area, see how now that we have the shape drawn in with the eyeshadow, it's just gonna be really easy to follow it. I already put on my eyelash primer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let that dry a little bit. I used the Tarte eyelash primer. And now we're gonna move on to concealer real quick. I'm using the CoverFX Concealer in G Light. A very little bit of this concealer goes a long way. What I do is I apply it with my finger because it is full coverage. I like to take my foundation brush with no more product and just work it into the skin a little bit more. For setting powder, I'm going to be using the CoverFX Illuminating Loose Powder. This is in the color Light with CoverFX Powder Brush. This brush is amazing. It's super soft, super fluffy. It just feels really good on the face. And this powder, it's going to be illuminating. It's not going to make you look oily or like too much glow on your skin. I actually use it on my oily skin clients as well, and they love it because it gives you a really natural, just glow. Like, it's just a really natural, beautiful glow to the skin. And I know I'm using a lot of CoverFX products. That's because they're an amazing brand. I don't feel it gets a lot of love on social media, but it's a really great brand. I love it because it helped my skin so much. So if you don't know about CoverFX, it's more of a skincare based makeup line. So they really do care about the skin. They're just an amazing brand. So if you have problems with your skin like acne, rosacea, any of that, this is the perfect line for you. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to use the NARS Laguna bronzer, and this is such an old bronzer. You can barely even see there's any there, but we're going to try to, you know, use what we can. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Contour Kit in Light to, you know, contour my face. And what I do is I mix this color, the middle one, and this one right here. I'm going to take my powder brush again with no more product and just very lightly kind of buff it into the skin. I'm not really doing circular motions or buffing motions, but just kind of pressing the skin a little bit more. I'm going to take this ColourPop eyeshadow, this one's called On the Rocks, with a really small brush, and we're basically just going to apply this underneath our lash line for an extra something. Alright, so I've already put on my fake eyelashes. These are Koko lashes in the style Marilyn, which have been my favorite lashes for a really long time now. These and the Koko lashes, Goddess, are just so beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to applying a little bit of brown eyeliner inside of my waterline. This is the NARS eyeliner, the larger than life eyeliner, and via the Martellin is just a brown pencil eyeliner. I'm going to apply this on the top waterline as well as the bottom waterline. To highlight my face, I'm going to be using the CoverFX highlighter. This is called Moonstone. They have another one which is also really, really pretty. It's called Sunlight. It's a little bit more subtle. This is the brighter one. And I'm just going to apply it on my cheekbones. I really like how this looks on the skin, even if you're not wearing too much makeup and you still want to, you know, do a highlight. It blends really nicely with your skin. I feel like it's super, super soft. I'm even going to say it's a little bit more, it's a little bit softer than the Becca ones. Like the Becca ones are really pretty, but when you apply them, you can actually see that there's highlight there. This one kind of just melts into the skin. Hopefully that makes sense, but yeah, it's really good. You guys should check this one out. See how pretty it looks. Oh. Alright, now we're going to apply our lipstick. I'm using the Milani matte lipstick in Darling. It's just a really nice, pretty pink lipstick, and I usually don't wear pink lipsticks. If I do, it's going to be a really bright neon lipstick. But I really like this pink lipstick. It's very wearable and it just looks really pretty with the whole makeup. See how pretty this pink is? It's really matte, but it's very comfortable on the lips. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with these matte lipsticks by Milani. And another thing that I do notice about these that's really, really cool is that you don't have to wear a lip liner. They're not going to bleed. I wear them all the time without lip liner, mainly because I'm just lazy to apply a lip liner or I don't have the color. But if you apply them by themselves, they're not going to bleed. They're going to stay on until you eat something that will rub it off, or, you know, until you take off your makeup. But they're amazing. They're $5. Maybe a little bit more at CVS, but you guys should check these out. They're awesome. Alright guys, so that is all for this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you like this tutorial by giving this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget that you can subscribe to my YouTube channel right here for future videos. You can also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I will have the links to those, or the names to those social medias, right over here, also on the description bar below. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on my next tutorial. Bye!